Hey guys, Mustached here to review The Last of Us Episode 2. So, this is the big spoiler episode, the one that if you played the video game, you knew that was going to happen here. That being Joel's death. So, I've reconciled that the game version of this did it extremely poorly. From the environment that they were in, to everyone's sort of response to each other, from Joel saying his own name to this group that he didn't know, to Ellie being in an advantageous spot and moving into an unadvantageous spot, from Abby's group not finishing, Ellie off. And out of those three horrible choices, or outcomes from the video game, I'm pretty glad to report that now only one of them is an issue, which is technically an upgrade, so here we are. So, yeah, I'm just gonna jump right to the obvious. I mean, this is that episode, so we're gonna talk about that first. So they handled Joel's death a lot better here. Surprise, surprise. Instead of Joel's, when Abby runs into Joel, it's Joel and Dina together first and foremost, and they do the quick fix of just having Dina call out to Joel. This is a already better output than the video game, than having him introduce himself like an idiot, but hey. Like I said, upgrades are upgrades. We take what we can get. So Abby's obviously there when they're being overrun by the Walker, I'm thinking of The Walking Dead, by the Clicker gang that are overhauling, and they're doing the whole new thing with the smarter clickers, and they also are simultaneously invading the city of Jackson. So there's two big plot points here, is the city invasion and, Joel's death being the second one. So the town prepares as best they can. Joel and Dina were already out in the, patrolling. Ellie and, I still don't remember his name, the guy, had out after. So we have our two groups. They sedate when they have Dina and Joel, and Abby confirms to the rest of the group that is in fact the Joel that, assumedly that they are looking for. And we also get the quick flashback from, to adjust for episode 1, vagaries about, it was the doctor that was her father. So they did keep that intact as well. And they didn't do the whole overflowery thing about, her father being, this person of, I'm helping the zebra or something, that whole weird thing about that bit. I mean, that could still happen. I mean, there are flashbacks in later points of The Last of Us. I keep wanting to refer to this as The Walking Dead, because they're very similar in how they operate, but I digress. Anyway, so yeah, we obviously see Dina get sedated when it comes to that, so it's just Joel on his own, and much like the video game, they have Abby shoot him down on the leg, tourniquet him up, have her give her little speech, and still grab the golf club, weapon of choice. And the only thing that they kept from the video game is that, Ellie does arrive there, and not only that they keep Ellie alive. Obviously, she's still the main character, but, we don't hear much of the conversation. It's very much wobbled out, but it's very short. Like, they definitely don't hang on that bit, the argument of whether or not to kill Ellie for that long. Because one of them wanted to, and then the others are like, no, no, no. We stick to our code, quote unquote. Even though Abby explicitly breaks her code for this moment for Joel to kill him. But yeah, so I'll give it to the writers. They tightened up, the good chunk of issues. They have it in the main sort of room, instead of in this basement that had one exit in it. So there's that as well. So environmentally, it already has a different feel to it. The argument, I felt, could have lasted a little bit longer. Again, just to, indicate that, there's that bit of it, that back and forth, but, again, that's, the only part that remains a little bit rushed. Other than that, yeah, I gotta say, I think they listened to the criticisms, actually, behind the scenes. I think they actually thought about, how would, Abby's group find out, how would Abby, in particular, find out about Joel's name. They still run into each other by chance out in, when she gets attacked by the clicker group, but still. There's always going to be some level of convenience, I guess, but, or inconvenience in this case. Inconvenience, rather. Sorry, my wording there. So yeah, definitely tightened up a lot of the bigger issues of handling this situation. Obviously, you still have Ellie now promising that she's going to kill all of them. And there's still very much that issue of, is she going to do what she did in the video game? Is she still really going to kill everyone else and then leave Abby alive? That is another point of contention from the video game, is that, she went on this huge vengeance quest, and particularly for Abby, kills, the rest of her squad, but then leaves her alone. So, there is still things to be worried about in terms of that. So yeah, I think, from what we were following from the video games, they've established that this group, Abby's group, is a part of the Wolf group now. So, they've already confirmed that in this episode, unlike the first one. So, again, drip feeding little bits of that information about that. Now, I am curious, is Abby gonna is she gonna bump into Lev? Is Lev gonna be a character in this season? Are they gonna do the whole trans thing? Or, because that's what Lev was all about, and there's criticisms of that, even though I never had them, because, I'm objective, or, way more objective than people that would just say, it's bad because the trans stupid argument thing. Anyway, I'm not sure if they're gonna do the whole Lev thing. I guess that's still a wait and see. Obviously, there's that whole other group, so setting them up too. I actually don't remember what they're called at this point. So yeah, definitely going to be a wait and see on that one. But, all in all, like I said, I think that they learned what didn't work from the video game. They handled it well, and they still have quite a few humps to overcome, so we shall continue to wait and see. So that's my review of The Last of Us Episode 2. If you ended up enjoying it, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure to check out those links in the description. One will head you over to my petition about smelly YouTubers. Second to my PayPal. We can help support me and my channel directly. And third to my Discord server. You can join, collab, shield, all that cool stuff. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.